Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it's Saturday, it's the 22nd of February 2020. Okay, washing machine's on. I don't know how long it's going to be, I haven't checked. It's 12:27. We're going to do a reading. I'm not sure what's going on. The energy is quite emotional. I was like my eyes are not great today. It was like silent tears last night, so I had a bit of a grizzle. Not sure what we're purging out. But loss, I think it is. Just loss. Crying over loss. Not spilt milk. I want to use the energy cards. Let's do it. Unless my eyes are morphing again. Okay. Who knows? They feel heavy. They feel a bit teary, as if they could cry. So, sensitivity, I think, is in the air. Okay. Well, let's have a look at it. Oh, okay. We're still washing our laundry, aren't we? Crying it out. Cleaning up our acts. Cleaning up our environments. Okay. Energy cards. Let's have a 10-card story. Okay. Looks very watery. Emotions. I get so emotional, baby, every time I think of you. That wasn't the song that I was singing consistently before I came on. It was Madonna, True Blue. It's like, true love, you're the one I'm dreaming of. Your heart fits me like a glove, and it's gonna be true blue, baby, I love you. No more sadness, I can't say goodbye. The sun is bursting right out of the sky. I search the whole world for someone like you. Don't you know it, baby? True love, oh baby. True love, oh baby. Oh, that's nice. Bottom of the deck, door to value. And I think that's what's happening. We're really starting to find our value now. Okay, and we're crying out all the loss, all the mistreatment, all the things that people have said and done to us that we think's been unfair, and they've hurt our feelings, and we just can't seem to let it go. It's time to let it go. Okay. Oh, and the washing machine stops. I feel like I'm coming over quite hot. Okay, let's cool down a bit. What's this card? 5th chakra. Archangel Gabriel. Well, there's the throat chakra. So it's time that we start to speak up, express our truths. I'm not sure whether that's to express our pain, but we'll find out more. 39. Self-expression and speaking your truth. Gabriel holds his trumpet in one hand and a beautiful orb of blue light, true blue, in the other. He is sending powerful energy to your throat center, acknowledging your power to communicate and your readiness to do so. This angel opens you up to truthful expression both with yourself and others. So I want to say that truthful expression has maybe been going on. I felt it. Okay. Just expressing how you really feel, but to yourself. And then you're able to open up communication, truthful communication with others. So you may have had trouble with expressing emotions and ideas in the past. But Gabriel is here to tell you that your soul longs to take that leap now. Be aware that true communication includes how you speak to yourself. So never deny your profound integral value. Wow, we've got daughter value here as the underlying energy. Speak up for yourself. Write in your journal. Let your words flow. Now is the time to express yourself freely and fully, and the universe always honours your choice to do so. This card could also indicate that a communication project is coming, or a time of heightened communication with spirit and telepathy with others. Now, daughter value. I believe a lot of this has to do with the embarrassment of the divine masculine. Maybe the things that he said to the divine feminine. These are things that could go on around and around in the divine feminine's mind, what the masculine said to them, that's maybe hurt their feelings. So it's kind of like, cry it out, get over it. You know it was the ego. Your masculine very much knows all those things that he said to you also that upset you. I imagine he's having a good cry about it, regret. This is about forgiveness, understanding your value. Okay? I don't believe your divine masculine is going to do that anymore. But the fact that he has done it and maybe said some things that have hurt your feelings, and then you've been left to deal with them. Okay, so open communication, truthful, open communication. It looks like it's coming. It's clearing the way, clearing the throat chakra. What's next? Indecision. I feel that this is actually the divine feminine, now not knowing what to do. Okay, so indecision. Card number 8. Which choice to make? This card marks the presence of 2 or more possible choices in your life. It shows you anxiously looking at 2 roads, wondering which would be the better choice. Yet you are standing still, feeling confused by the up and down emotions of your present indecision. You could spend days, months, or even years in this back and forth energy, all the while feeling your focus and your life force energy draining away. This indecision creates a paralysis of will, one that can keep you stuck while you're waiting to be certain about the results of your choice. It's time to let go of the analysis and self-doubt that have been keeping you stuck. Meditate on your options and see where your spirit guides you. Consider which direction resonates with you most, both in the process and in the goal. Follow your heart and make the honouring choice. Okay. I feel here this is the feminine kind of knowing what they're wanting. Okay, and then you have the masculine who's not kind of on board. Okay, you're not on the same page. And the feminine's kind of like, but I'm sure that my decision, what I wanted, but it's not here. So it's time, okay, is it time to move on? Is it time to cry it out, accept the loss, accept that maybe you were wrong, okay? And then this causes this indecision because you know deep down you're not wrong about how you feel about your masculine. Okay. So now we've got, I don't know, let's have a look. The 7th chakra, Archangel Ariel. Now this is so much about you tapping into telepathy. I feel your masculine will be talking to you regarding the things that he said. That will explain very much to me as if why I was quite grisly last night. Because if you're going to talk about it, you're going to recall it. And then that's going to bring back the emotions of how you felt when that was said. Your masculine's going to see your response, feel your response, and that's going to kind of like play on his conscience, okay? Because he caused that, he said that. So we've got the 7th chakra. I think a lot's being sorted out via telepathy, like practicing these conversations. Well, you are actually having them. You're just not in the physical, but you most definitely are having them spiritually, energetic conversations. It is coming to the point where you're going to want to speak it in the truth, in the physical. Okay, 41. So I think it's best maybe just to cry it all out now, so that when the time comes to actually speak about it in the physical, whether that's face-to-face or communication, I don't think it's going to be texting. I think it will either be a phone call or communication. It could be a letter, but it depends. It will be a message, okay, like a written message, whether it's a text, a letter. If your divine masculine is not up to the point of actually, speaking to you about it, just taking the plunge. So 41, 7th chakra, Archangel Ariel, spirit connections, intuition and inspiration. The beautiful angel Ariel, also called the Fire of God, wears a brilliant crystal crown vibrating with passionate connection to the divine. She brings great power to your 7th energy centre, which is called the crown chakra and is located at the top of your head. This card upright indicates an open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beings in the spirit world. This could also be a time of great intuition for you and guidance from your higher awareness, so allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. Now is a great time to get connected. The assistance from spirit is great, and whether it's the presence of an ascended master, a powerful angel like Ariel, or just a loving friend or family member in spirit, their love and willingness to assist is always there. They even open you to the Akashic records, the storehouse of all information. This connection is open now, and you will find that your own spirit and the spirits of those around you will be able to provide answers you seek and the blessings you desire and deserve. So finding your worth, okay? You're going to find your worth spiritually. You're going to understand that all those things that were said to you were said out of fear. The fear of the person, really, the fear from the person making the statements. Okay, you do have value and you do have worth. This is going to be confirmed to you spiritually. You can open up now. Your psychic telepathy is open to family members, friends, your ascended masters, so anyone that's passed over. Maybe you didn't have any, you had some unfinished business. You didn't clear up everything. Well, it's all open now, the channels. Okay, to do some real good clearing up. This is so much about forgiveness and finding your worth, regaining your worth. We all have things said to us, okay, that trigger us and hurt, and we can't quite get our head around why someone would say something so cruel. Let's say that, cruel. Don't want to say nasty, just cruel. Next card. The Healer of the Ages. It's the masculine here. So, does look like Jesus. He's got 2 flames. I believe the Divine Masculine's been tapping into the Akashic records also. Okay, and seeing the truth. He'll be able to see really, well, it's all written in the stars. I picked that up, was it yesterday? So the Akashic records are going to have the whole story in there, all the intentions. Okay, so 51, let's have a look at the Healer of the Ages. Health and vitality. This powerful being brings the force of ancient wisdom and profound healing. It's time to heal, guys. Okay? The light of divine consciousness pours from his hands and heart, flowing to you with love and a powerful healing intention. This amazing entity is with you now, bringing resolution to physical, mental, and emotional ills, helping you unblock stuck energy and revitalise your life force. It did say that you could be stuck here in this energy for weeks, months, even years. Okay, feeling your life force draining away. Okay, it's time to reclaim that life force. Be this open channel. Okay. You may have felt this strong presence recently, or you may just be open into the wonderful sensations now. You can call upon this emissary of miraculous transformation whenever you need vitality, balance, or renewal. Know that at the deepest level, an important healing is taking place. It needs to take place, the past hurt, the loss. Otherwise, it's going to keep showing its face, okay, to be dealt with. Maybe we haven't actually faced our own pain, our own loss, the hurt, and had a really good cry out. All I can feel here is that the Divine Masculine is trying to find some way to make you feel better. And Divine is as well. You know your truth. Okay. A lot of feminines I've been talking to, especially yesterday, were saying that they felt like fools. They felt like fools for unloading all their heart onto the table. Their heart, their soul, their guts, okay? Just all of it. And they feel like a fool that they actually opened up to somebody. Okay. I'm talking about being a fool, like opening up to someone and then, you know, they kind of end the connection. They end the relationship afterwards, after you've spilled your guts out to them. Okay, we've got a woman holding a coin. So I feel here this is the feminines, okay? This is your abundance, your prosperity coming in, your legacy. Good things are coming. If they're not already kind of with you, you might have just slipped back into not appreciating them or seeing them. So when we're in this low energy mood, we're not going to attract anything but more low energy. So it's best, I think, just to cry it out, accept it, have a bit of a grizzle. You know the truth deep down, okay? It's just your ego. It's bruised. So we've got card number 42, a woman holding a coin. So it's like cry it out and move on. Divine is definitely guiding. I want to say both counterparts, but we need to really focus on ourselves. Well, I feel as if the masculine is very much focused on himself and his words and actions of the past, especially towards the divine feminine. And the divine feminine is kind of getting over that, the pain of that, and is moving on. And I want to say just kind of working in the physical with life, getting on with day-to-day life. So we've got a female connection in money, health or value. This value keeps coming up. The elegantly dressed woman on this card sits on a beautiful chair holding a bright gold coin. When the card comes upright in a woman's reading, it may refer to her directly and to a successful endeavour regarding her own finances and health. This card could also signal a woman of support or assistance regarding these issues. She may give you financial advice or connect you with someone who does. This woman may be someone you meet where you make your money, or it may be a woman of wealth and value. Either way, this card is telling you to be on the lookout for helpful assistance, or even the possibility of new love or friendship, connected to a woman of wealth or business. I feel as if, well, we've been speaking about it, I feel as if as soon as we step into our own value and our own purpose and mission work, okay, it's all going to really sort itself out. But we need to get ourselves as divine feminines kind of stable, okay, really leaving the past in the past. Stop going back over it in your mind. I know that's hard to do because at the moment it seems to be kind of like popping up and you're like, I wasn't really thinking about that. But I do feel as if it's your masculine's energy, kind of, he's thinking about it. And then the communication comes in and he wants to talk about it like telepathically, okay? And you're feeling now. You're feeling now. And maybe that's the only way really that he can see you, how you truly are, okay? Even though he's not there in the physical, he's very aware of how you're feeling, the emotions, and can see how hurt you are. Okay, belly's rumbling. Next card, there's a man holding a coin now. 43. A male connection in money, health or value. So both counterparts are kind of being looked after. This card shows a man sitting in a lushly flowering field holding a large bright coin. For men, this could indicate an aspect of yourself and a readiness to further your goals and receive increased health, money or value in your life. Greater success is on its way when you take control of your own finances and act. This card upright could also reveal the assistance of a financial advisor or healer whom you already know or are soon to meet. This man is helpful and may bring sage advice concerning the action you need to take next. Be open to this person showing up with support, but always turn to your own intuitive guidance to weigh the information you receive. Okay, so first of all, I want to say that this could be the divine masculine. I feel maybe past energy trying to give you ideas, trying to help guide your life. Maybe you didn't take it on board. His ego's kind of been bruised, okay, because you haven't listened to him or his advice. You've gone with your own intuition, and then maybe words come out, you know, because of frustration, because you won't listen to the advice that the masculine has given. You've gone in to listen to your own intuition. He's responded in a very egotistical way and has triggered you. This could also signify a new love interest with a wealthy man or a man from work. We've got the yin-yang here. That's perfect. Card number 22 comes in perfect for today. 22, we've got the yin-yang. We're yin-yanging it. Okay. It's the collision of belief systems. When they come together, it's harmony, but we've got passive, active, intuitive, and logical. That's hilarious. So passive, active, intuitive, logical. I mean, they're complete opposites, aren't they? Does the yin have passive, active, and the yang have intuitive and logical? I think so. This card represents energetic life cycles, and its purpose is to help you identify the particular cyclic energy moving into or out of your life. Okay, so you get this with the yin-yang, masculine, feminine coming together. Look, it's like spiritually to try and resolve their issues with each other, maybe. In its upright position, it heralds a yin cycle where most of the action seems to be happening under the surface of things. This is a time of great receptivity, intuition, and gestation. You've got to have time to kind of digest it all. Belly. Humbling. External circumstances may be forcing you to go within and examine present activity. It's an especially good time for completion. So wrap things up. Yin cycles often call you to be passive, yielding, and reflective. So open up to these sides of your nature. Being more than acting is the intention here. So being more than acting is the intention here. You've got to really go within and be with yourself, or with each other within, and understand the truth. Okay. It's time to reclaim your value. There's something about this cycle wrapping up. It's taken a couple of days, isn't it? Now we're going to have the pussycats in and out. I didn't even realise that they had affirmations, but I'm going to read the affirmation for the yin-yang card. I am open to understanding the cycle I am in, and I am willing to utilise its energy beneficially. All that I need is already part of me. Next. The door to personal healing and happiness. That's what we want. We need to heal from this heartache. Card number 34. New beginnings in your personal life. This card is the harbinger of positive change. The beautiful light-filled door opens onto a lush rainbow-lit spring field with vibrant lotus flowers. Whether you're working on some inner healing, such as breaking an addiction, or looking to make some external changes, such as finding a new place to live, this card signals that your life is opening up and new opportunities are about to appear. The changes you've been working on are ready to blossom with wonderful results. So make sure you see your personal intentions through with continued action and optimistic expectations. It's not time to lose hope now, to lose faith. Next card is attachment. Card number 5. I feel this is most definitely for the feminines. Letting go of the attachment now, especially to the divine masculine, and all that's gone on in the past. Perceived need and the choice to let go. In the upright position, this card reveals that your passage forward is being stopped by strong attachments to old patterns or people from the past. The chain at your wrist is bolted to fear from the past or desperation about the future. Although you may wear the mask of pretense or even contentment, you simply can't seem to go forward. The stuff that's keeping you stuck could be physical addictions, emotional patterns, or even old relationships. Are you living in fear, addicted to old, unhealthy habits, or so desperate about the future that you can't be happy now? If so, the chains that bind you could be of your own making. This card is telling you that it's time to take the action you need to break out of your chains and move forward to an open, free, healthy, and authentically happy life. It may take some courage and effort to let go, but know that you are capable of doing it. Until you do, the difficult energy will just repeat itself, keeping you stuck. I said yesterday the feminine was like, I'm in chains. I did say that she could wiggle out of them quite easily. I do take on my own advice, you know. Okay, I'm channeling now, so it's like, I'll listen back. I always do. And I never exclude myself from the knowledge or the guidance or information, okay? I take it on. We've got anxiety. I take it on. I can take that on as well. Some of your, I can feel it, your anxiety. Okay. And I'm sure there's anxiety inside of me. Of course there is. We are one. So let's have a look at this anxious energy. It says worry or distress. The woman on this card is filled with anxiety, worrying about something that causes her a great deal of discomfort. Receiving this card upright may indicate that you're experiencing a time of increasing stress, perhaps even a situation that you find yourself brooding about much of the time. However, if you'll notice the scene outside the window, the storm is distant and perhaps even moving away. Whatever is going on, this card is telling you to release the worry and let yourself relax. Brooding and fretting will never solve things. So trust in yourself and your process. When you live with a relaxed heart and mind, you're far more likely to receive the solutions that you seek. Chill out. Okay. You're not alone. Divine Feminines, you're not alone. Divine Masculines, you're not alone either. In the way that this has kind of worked out, behaviours, things that have been said. Okay. Door to Value. We're going to have to read this. Card number 31. Where did fear and worry get you? Nowhere. New beginnings in finance or career. Awesome. This card shows a door with a gold coin on it, opening to a place that's filled with light and bright potential. Seeing as we've got the woman holding the coin and the man holding the coin here, spoke about some good luck coming in for the Divine Masculines and the Divine Feminines. It's the same. You're both really kind of on the same page when it comes to that. Okay, wanting to know your value and kind of wait for its return. It's coming. So this card shows a door with a gold coin on it, opening to a place that's filled with light and bright potential. Money, coins and jewels fly towards you through the open door, revealing a golden city beyond. Got to deal with this emotional state first though. Okay. All of this points to the potential for exciting new beginnings or expansions where work or money are concerned. Perhaps a new opportunity is totally unexpected, or perhaps it's something you've been working toward for quite a while. Either way, keep your eyes open for this new beginning to appear in your life. Know that anything you value may be open to you now. Remain conscious and creative and get ready to step through the door. Have a good cry. Cry it out. There's a woman holding her heart here. We're going to have to read it. It's 44. Just because we have 42, 43. 42 is the woman holding a coin. 42 is. 43 is a man holding a coin. 44 is a woman holding a heart. I felt like when I've been speaking to the Divine Feminines, they feel like a fool because they've kind of, you know, taken their heart out, expressed it all. That's what I felt, as if she had taken the heart out. The woman on this card wears a butterfly in her hair and holds a lovely large red heart in her hands. For a woman, this card upright could be a reflection of your own state of peaceful emotion and receptivity for love, or it might be a message that your family issues are going to resolve. You're an intuitive woman who understands the emotions of life, and you're bringing that awareness to all that you do. This card upright could also indicate the presence of a female friend, teacher, or confidant who's here to help with issues of love, family, or emotion. This is an even-tempered and caring person who resonates with you and your emotions. This could also portend a new love, interest, or a friend coming your way. And you thought you were alone. Looks like stuff's coming in the physical, guys. Just need to deal with it energetically, emotionally. Okay. Well, let's use the Rider-Waite then. 10 of Cups, okay, in reverse. Let's turn that around. I just want to shout, it ain't over until the fat lady sings. Okay then. So it's like, don't give up. 39. 39. Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. This open, honest, truthful communication. It's being cleared, the throat chakra. We've got 4, the resurrection. Okay. Most of the rest of it, I feel, is really about the feminine. But this is the masculine here. It's being helped and guided, really, to clear his throat chakra. So don't be surprised if you're coughing quite a bit as it's clearing, whether you're masculine or feminine. Indecision for the feminine. Which way to go now? This way? That way? Tap into your intuition. There you go. You're connected with spirit. They're going to guide you. It's like, don't you worry. Good things are coming. Okay? Divine will direct you, but you need to open up the crown chakra here. Listen for the truth that's being delivered to you. I think that card said that you have connection with your ascended masters, family and friends. It's all kind of like telepathy. The masculine, bringing in love, apologies. You have to listen out to what he's saying. Because he's most definitely talking to you. Not in the physical, okay? But he's definitely trying to communicate and wrap things up, apologise, explain things. So listen up. Listen up. Maybe you wouldn't listen if it was in the physical. Maybe you wouldn't give him a chance. Maybe you would be too emotional. So maybe it's best that you do this in your own time. We've got the Healer of Ages. There's a surrender card. Feeling embarrassed. The surrender card does mean if you don't stop behaving like this, it just kind of keeps adding on. So this is the card of embarrassment. Let's just leave it there. So the Divine Masculine is embarrassed. You've got a woman holding a coin here. Oh, it's the masculine who's actually looking at the Divine Feminine. So he's starting to see your value now. And maybe your ideas with his ideas would work now. You'll be able to come together, but there was a clashing of beliefs at some point. We've got a man holding a coin, and he's feeling more worthy now. He may have had some abundance delivered to him, and now that will make him feel more stable and secure. It very much does look like he's looking at maybe sharing this with the Divine Feminine, this abundance. He's making a decision now. It's like, if he has money, here could be his options. You've got dragons. I feel like you've got the victory wreath here. You've got some jewels. You've got a tower. You've got like a statue, like a sculpture head. And I feel that's the Divine Feminine underneath, and then you've got some snakes. So if the Divine Masculine has got his hands onto some money, looks like he's picked up that victory wreath though. And he's off. Okay. People are cheering him, so I'm not sure where he's putting this money. But there is a woman holding a coin, so he needs to make a decision, I think. I don't know, they look like followers. I was seeing if they were cheering or if they were following. I think they're following him. So, following in this masculine's footsteps, but he needs to be kind, caring, considerate, loving, not cruel. So he won't be authentic if he hasn't kind of cleared up some things of the past. Because it's like if people found out about that, then they might question. Especially if he's not being honest about past deceits, past behaviour, how we've behaved, that we're not impressed with. But we would have stopped, wouldn't we? We would have stopped behaving like that. Okay. It's like with spiritual ascension, well, no, let's say with spiritual transformation, you can't be half a nice person and half a cruel one. You've got to be authentically kind. Okay, yin-yang. Positive, you've got to be positive, kind. This is a new dawn, a new day. A bright new divine masculine here. Okay, he's going to take that leap of faith. Because he's he's not transparent. He's like naked. It's time to bear all. And then you can have a clean slate. It's like everything's been dealt with. Apologies have been delivered. Feeling a lot better, a lot lighter. You feel so much more lighter when you've managed to say your apologies. And I'm not saying that the Divine Feminine doesn't have anything to like that she wants to apologise for, things that this isn't just one-sided for the masculine. But if the masculine is like blocking or ghosting the Divine Feminine, how on earth is she going to express her side of the story, to make things right, to make amends? So it's like, it's not just all on the Divine Masculine, but the opportunity has to be there for them both to have their word. So, a door to personal healing and happiness. And if you don't get that opportunity within the physical, and I want to say many of the Divine Feminines have actually tried, okay, to make things right, even though, you know, it's a kind of equal thing, the masculine does need to, you know, do some apologising maybe himself. The Divine Feminine very much wants to kind of clear the air. So if you can't do that physically because you're not given the opportunity, okay, to do that, it's like you're just talking to yourself, then you might as well just talk to yourself energetically. There's no point having actually a physical conversation with someone, with text messages, and not actually have any response. You're just talking to yourself, aren't you? So you might as well just take the pressure off the masculine and say, okay, fine, you know, you've made yourself really quite clear, you don't want to talk about this and you don't want to respond, I'll go within and we'll talk there. Okay. There's the legacy. This definitely needs to be wrapped up. Door to personal healing and happiness before you can have the legacy. Okay. So we've got the attachment here that the feminines have. I want to say to the masculine within the physical. But if he's not here in the physical, then your only real option is spiritually, energetically. He is planning. I keep seeing the Make-A-Wish card. And it's kind of like, make a wish. And it's like, yeah, you know what my wishes are. to divine. So it's like, make sure that you're certain what it is that you really do desire. Okay, if you really do desire your divine masculine, if you can really let the past be gone, this forgiveness, they really are beating themselves up about it. Okay, so let go and let it flow. He has plans, but he's tapping into what plans you have, what would make it good for you. It's like, how does he make it up to you? Then we have the anxiety. Now, I believe that he's picking up on this. There's definitely a lot of astral travelling going on. Okay, and he's going to be picking up. He's going to be able to see when you're sad. You should be able to do the same. You should be able to locate your masculine now energetically and kind of be there. And you can see. I tell you what happened to me last night. I can see through things now. So, not this cup, but a cup like it. You can't see how much coffee I've got in here, can you? Now, last night I had a cup that was exactly the same. Well, it's the one that has like the poppies on it. And I could see my coffee was filled here, and I was like, whoa, I can like see through things now. This is pretty awesome. So now I've got my dragon. Dream state is crazy. Definitely time hopping. I'm time hopping to younger days. Time hopping, and now I can see through material. I was like, how can I see my drink like kind of slushing? And it's like, you know, that's a ceramic cup. I shouldn't really be able to see through that. Well, I've never seen through it before. Anyway, we've got anxiety. The burden. See, I believe that you're both burdened down. You've got the feminine here who is anxious. This could be because you know that your divine masculine is burdened down, but vice versa. Okay, whatever you're tapping into, he has the ability to tap into as well. It's not just one rule applies for you. Okay. And not the other one. Now, your dragons will be able to help you locate your masculine, because your masculine will have a dragon, and your dragon will be able to find your masculine's dragon. Because your masculine and your dragon are very much in love. Okay, so they can try it. You've got to try travelling with your dragon. If you haven't got a dragon, it doesn't take long for you to call upon them. Okay. It's all gone a bit shit crazy, isn't it? Okay, so we've got the Hierophant here. Now, he keeps coming up with, I said to you, like, this make-a-wish keeps coming up, and it's like, okay, why make a wish again and again? And I think it's to be certain, okay? You need to be sure. But this keeps coming up, and it's like, what are the masculines waiting for? And I kind of pinpointed that I think it was something that the divine feminines were doing. And I want to say is that they weren't allowing out the pain, the heartache, the loss. Okay, they were just trying to be big, strong girls. And not really sinking into what's happened, the journey that they've been through. So I do think that this is definitely something that, you know, the feminines need to do, is to release the chains. Because the masculines are waiting for something. And I believe it's something for the divine feminines to do energetically. Okay, let's leave it there. Let's see what the romance angels want to say. Forgiving and learning. This is the energy. Just have a look. No one really knows what to say. Everyone's a bit dazed about what's gone on, what's been said, things that weren't really meant. It was just said in the heat of the moment. The ego showing its head. And we've got, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. The divine masculine doesn't really know how to console the divine feminine with things that he's put upon her, and heartache and break. It's like the feminine here, she's the one praying for forgiveness. And it's like the angels are saying, masculine, it's you. Your feminine should not be praying for forgiveness for you. She adores you, she loves you. It's you that's kind of rejected her. But it doesn't matter, the feminine will still want to be forgiven for what maybe she believes she's done wrong, her part in the process. But he just looks very, I don't know, blank. He doesn't know what to say here. Yes, he's not even going to pick up his horn and blow his own trumpet. Look, there's nothing to say. Forgiving and learning. If you really want to move on, you're going to have to find a way to forgive and to learn the lesson from this. I'm going to read it. Or I've got in my mind, it's The Heart Don't Break Even by The Script. What am I supposed to do? Okay, what am I supposed to do? We just kind of stopped there. I'm falling to pieces, yeah. Love yourself first, I've gone to. What are you supposed to do? Love yourself first. I pray to a God that I don't believe in. Let your friends help you. We'll get there in a minute. I'm going the wrong way. No, I'm not. Oh, it's forgiving. I've gone to L. Love. Forgiving and learning. The romance angels have heard your desire for great love, and they bring you this card as guidance. They see that your heart can give and receive the bliss of romance by clearing away the cobwebs of the past. The angels know that you have been hurt before, and that you are wary of being hurt again. Yet your defences are creating barriers to allowing love into your life. As you heal your past, you won't keep recreating it. After all, you attract into your life the situations and relationships that remind you of what you've already experienced, because that is a primary tool for healing. To change to a healthier relationship pattern, it's necessary to detoxify any old anger, blame, or unforgiveness you may be holding. This includes forgiving yourself. That's the biggest one. Forgive yourself both for the masculine and the feminine. You shouldn't feel bad about putting your heart out there for loving so deeply and intensely. And the divine masculines kind of made you feel bad about that. Doing that make you feel like a bit of a fool. Okay, so you're going to clear through that, because this is a block now about will you actually ever trust another again, even though we're divine feminines, but to chance that again? Okay, we are going to be a bit cautious, aren't we? It's part of our lesson though. So, as you heal your past, you won't keep recreating it. After all, you attract into your life the situations and relationships that remind you of what you've already experienced, because that is a primary tool of healing. To change to a healthier relationship pattern, it's necessary to detoxify any old blame, anger, or unforgiveness you may be holding. This includes forgiving yourself. If you call upon the angels and ask them to help you release and heal your past, they'll clear away the heaviness so that your heart can soar with happiness. Hey, come on in, baby. I know. Oh, you're always forgiven. Come on, get down. The thing is, the divine feminines are very forgiving beings. But the divine masculine does have to kind of come forth in the physical. If he's looking for forgiveness, I believe he will receive it. But he's kind of got to be a big boy and face what he has contributed to the connection. So, forgiving and learning. Hey. And you can allow happiness. You can purr. Purr like a contented lion. Hey, Jasper. Yeah? Okay. I wanted to get a sacred destiny oracle card. You've been a bit stressed, haven't you? A bit anxious. I noticed you've been having a little gnaw at your leg. You can stop that now, can't you? Okay. Let's get a sacred destiny card. Diligence. Traditionally, it's called the fallow field. Traditionally, fields were left fallow, unfarmed, for extended periods of time to allow the soil to recover and rebalance its nutrients, to break disease and pest cycles, and to provide a haven for wildlife. Letting fields lie fallow meant that the subsequent crops were much healthier and more vibrant. So I feel as if this is like when everything's been really quiet. There's been a lot of healing, okay? So that like next time round, it's going to be so much more healthier. Engaging in this honoured process takes patience and diligence. but the results are worth the wait. The sacred landscape wants you to know. There are times in life to step forward and take risks, but there are other times to be patient, step carefully and slowly, and know that the benefits you will gain in the future will be worth it. Be attentive, meticulous, and persistent. Use this time to plan for action steps in the future. Be diligent and consistent at each step as you move forward. Sorry, my screen keeps going dark quickly. Okay, we've been on for 50 minutes already. Jeez. Okay. Be diligent and consistent at each step as you move forward. By doing so, you will harvest remarkable results in the years ahead. This is not the time for instant gratification. Your diligence will pay off in the future tenfold. This is a time for deliberate organisation. Clean house. Clear clutter out of your life. Be thoughtful about how you spend your time. And be discerning when choosing with whom you spend it. Clear out relationships that do not support you. It's the attachment here. You don't really want any relationships around you that don't support you, okay? Let's get another one. Action. And action. You look a bit scraggly today, Jess. Sorry, you look absolutely divine. Action. Storm clouds gathering. Have you ever been outdoors just before a storm? You feel energised and alive, and maybe even a little high, as if your body is being fed energy and vitality from the storm. The energy in the atmosphere is building, literally, and your body can feel it. Storms are necessary to replenish and refresh the land. They can feel disruptive and dangerous, and can cause damage. But without storms, the planet wouldn't be renewed and replenished. When you understand the deeper energy of storms and can embrace that energy within your body and your life, then you're always posed to take action when it is called for. Poised. That's what it says. What am I looking for? Oh, I was going to have a look at where's the storm in the anxiety? The storm's moving away. Belly's rumbling, okay, again. We keep talking about what I keep talking about, you know, once this storm was cleared. It's clearing the energy. So a shift is coming. The time is now. Don't hesitate. Face your fear and do it anyway. When big change is on the horizon, it's time to take action. Okay, let's reread this. I don't want to get any confused messages, okay? A shift is coming. The time is now. Don't hesitate. Face your fear and do it anyway. When big change is on the horizon, it's time to take action. Of course, there are times to deliberate and carefully consider your next step, but not now. Now is the time to take immediate action. Look forward with a calm, steely gaze, and then forge ahead with clarity, determination, power, and grace. It's that gracefulness that keeps shouting out. Quicken your spirit by making decisions now. Even if you're not 100% certain of your decision, right now it's better to make any choice than none at all. Action. I actually felt like that was for the masculine and the diligence was for the feminine. Reminds me of the dragon soaring. Or birds. Messages from birds, we've been picking up on that. Right, we're going to get this wrapped up. Should we get a Rumi message, Jess? Oh no, I want to get a chakra wisdom card. I wanted to get one of those the other day. I'm quite forgetful. What's on the bottom now? Perfection. That just really says, don't look for everything to be perfect. Okay? to make the move. It even said that if you wasn't 100% sure, it's like you're better just to make a decision. Hey, Jazz. You're not going to start itching. Hey. Okay. On camera, for you all to see his irritability. Okay. Hey. Bit too much. You're not going to... Are you coming back up? You've got perseverance. Wow, I feel that this is for the feminines. Okay. Orange. Carrot coloured cloak. That's my Jasper Carrot. Where did you go? You quit. Quick, get back up. Okay. Don't quit before the miracle. I spoke about this yesterday, okay? Shannon's carrot coloured cloak is a gift from a famous stage actress, and she wears it always as a symbol of her own talent. One day, frustrated by the sacrifices she has made in her long pursuit of success, Sharon throws off the cloak and gives up her acting career. You've got to stay here, it's all good. No, you come off the table, darling. Goodbye. The great goddess tries to convince Shannon to put the cloak back on and stay the course, but she doesn't listen. Just around the corner, had she persevered, was great success. Okay, the inspiration. When we do our chosen work, we are serving the highest order. If we stop, we upset the universal balance. What you work towards will materialise. You may not see it, but it lies ahead. Personal inquiry. Can I ignore the feelings that would sidetrack me? Will I let go of fear and persevere? Key ideas. Breaking through unseen help at work. Feeling taken for granted. Overcoming doubts. Keyword steadfast, success and miracles. I need a miracle. It's more than physical, what I need. Come on in. I don't know why you keep coming up and down that way. Okay, sorry guys, you're gonna... Let's come back on then. Down we go. Let's go round again. Maybe we'll turn back the hands of time. Okay. Meditation. Imagine yourself walking along a path wrapped in a cloak. You reach a glass wall. You reach a glass wall. Through the glass, you can see your goals. I said I could see through cups. That's not even glass. Okay. Step forward and pass through the wall. Your cloak falls to the ground, staying with your past. Let it go. You do not need it anymore. Okay, let's reread that part. Imagine yourself walking along a path. Come on. Come on. I don't know what you're doing. Look, get your bum out the screen. Come on. You're putting on a bit of a show now. Jazz. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. Well, I'm not going to apologise for him. He can apologise for himself. So imagine yourself walking along a path wrapped in a cloak. You reach a glass wall. Through the glass, you can see your goals. Step forward and pass through the wall. Your cloak falls to the ground, staying with your past. Let it go. You don't need it anymore. Jasper, seriously. We know that you're irritated, okay? You don't have to kind of keep showing us. Rumi. Okay, we're just going to crack on with a Rumi message now. I'm going to get wrapped up. It's been on long enough. I was only intending a small little reading. Okay, it must be important. Oh, I've got the hiccups. Or the burps. I surge on the uprising wave of love. Card number 5. It's gone a bit dark in here. My life can be summoned up in 3 accounts. I was raw, I was cooked, and I was burned. Rumi. I surge on the uprising wave of love. No gravity can stop me from rising. The moon pulls the tide of life towards her, and my soul in oneness with all of life answers her call. A wave of love consumes me, and upwards I fly, flying through water to greet her shining body. Led by my heart, my wits are addled, and my mind becomes a blurry mess. And so I feel the truth of her love and the divine reflection she shines back at me from her radiant heart. Greater forces of planetary movements affect us all. We experience day and night through the interplay of the earth, sun and moon. This is a profound and obvious effect. The movements of the cosmos affect us deeply, body and soul. Some movements are perhaps less obvious in form, but are just as great, if not more so, in effect upon our spiritual growth and life experiences. You are going through a cycle, or very soon will be, by which you will be moved by forces greater than your own personal will. This is a karmic period, a time during which the movements of greater planetary bodies will have an impact upon the earth and humanity. This is the way of things, greater cycles affecting smaller ones. The smaller ones are not less important, but they do have to bow to the power of the great, in oneness with the magnificent unfolding divinity that is life itself. What we always have at our disposal is choice as to how we respond to these affecting movements and cycles. The effect of this karmic cycle now unfolding in your life is to bring you into sweet surrender and awakening into greater love. What a delicious divine destiny. However, even if we sense at one level that a shift has a positive end in store for us, we can encounter resistance and fear born of the ego in response to the stirring of spiritual uprising. We may quake in our holy body and wonder if everything is getting out of control and into some disorder. We will be right in our sense of imminent chaos. The disorder, however, is the ego perspective, because its range of vision is too small, too limited to comprehend the greater workings of the planetary systems that move life towards love. That is as it should be. The teacup is not made to hold the ocean, just actually a cup of tea. But if we begin to imagine that the cup of tea is preferable to the ocean, simply because it is more containable, how much we miss out on. And how terrifying when we are actually thrown into the ocean and moved by it. Its sheer power, its wild force and its passionate dance with the Moon Mother might have us fearing that we most certainly will die. Yet the only thing that is dying here and now is your grasp, your attempts at control. Why? Because your heart is more powerful than your fear, and it wants to live in total trust and surrender of the unfoldment of life's genius. It wants to let life happen to it. What a wise intention that is. Why seek to impose a smaller and less interesting story upon life when the great master storyteller is weaving a fantastic tale of great love, great adventure, and sublime spiritual success? No, it is wiser, wilder, and more fun to surf the great wave of consciousness seeking to overtake you now. Dive in, beloved. Surge with it. You are being given a gift of grace in this oracle. The promise that you won't drown, and that you will, in fact, be given a glimpse of your own divinity should you choose to accept whatever will be offered to you. Don't try to swim against the tide of your own life journey. Go with it. The divine is there waiting for you, orchestrating waves upon which you may reach the heavenly shore. Yes, the divine is there waiting for you, waiting on a picnic blanket of fabric of the heavens, with a sacred feast of earthly bounty just now being unpacked in your honour. Get yourself into that ocean and ride those waves to your sacred date with the divine right now, sweet beloved. Surfs up. It's like get into that ocean. It's like get into your emotions, okay? I just feel like the tears are just flowing. It's like, why am I just crying? They're just like streaming. Just go with it. It's leading you somewhere. This oracle comes with a message for you. There are changes happening and they will be out of your control. This is because you are ready for accelerated life change. Rather than paddling, you'll be caught up in a wave and moved farther and faster. Let yourself surge on with the energy of what is happening. Leading with your heart and just going with whatever unfolds. This will bring you the best fortune and open you up to the divine destiny that is your birthright this lifetime. Okay, sacred honour and ritual. Placing your hands on your heart, say the following. The grace of life touches my heart and I am courageous. I surge, I rise. I meet the divine beloved in every twist and turn. I journey home on the wave of love and I graciously accept the hand of my divine beloved, guiding me now through love, mercy and grace. So be it. Close your eyes and focus on your heart. If you wish, you may like to intend to connect to a feeling of love for your heart, wise guide that it is. When you feel you are done, you have completed your honouring ritual. Okay, I'm going to end on a affirmator, I believe. Oh, I wanted to get a colour card. Well, I'm going to have to get it now that I've said. Okay, let's have a colour card. It's 1333, guys. One with Christ. Black. Find richness from the dark night. Really coming out of this dark night of the soul and understanding its purpose. This card's not in here, guys. It goes from 25 to 31 and we're looking for 28. Looks like a cemetery. Rising from the dead. Plum, overcome your challenges. 41. Plum is the colour of devotion, dedication and commitment that connects you to your heart and life purpose, creating deep bonds in friendships and relationships. It also assists you in staying strong through hardships and difficult situations. Plum is a colour of deep inner strength and faith. Use plum rays to overcome challenges and discover your life purpose. Overcoming challenges. If you are facing something difficult, make sure you surround yourself with plum. Wear plum clothes, shoes or jewellery. Eat plums. Paint with this colour or visualise a ray of plum to soothe your heart and soul. Find the gift in this challenging experience and allow its insights to come into your mind. Say, Divine Spirit, please use the plum ray to guide me through any challenges I may experience with ease, grace and softness. Perfect. Let's find this affirmator. Sure, I saw them. Got Roxette coming through. Lay a whisper on my pillow. Leave the winter on the ground. I wake up lonely. There's air of silence in the bedroom and all around. Touch me now. I close my eyes and dream away. It must have been love. Okay, let's leave it there. Love, of course. Love is a many splendid thing. Today I will notice and appreciate at least 3 of those splendours. Like the fact that puppies make me feel like a parent, or the surge of self-congratulation as I feel when I sink a 3-point trash basket shot on the first try. How about if I could get this message out on the first try? That would be awesome, wouldn't it? We're going to go again. Love is a many splendid thing. Today I will notice and appreciate at least 3 of those splendours. Like the fact that puppies make me feel like a parent, or the surge of self-congratulation I feel when I sink a 3-point trash packet shot on the first try. I swear I could see someone out there. Or how about the chills I get while singing along to, name a song, you know the one. Well, I just sung It Must Have Been Love, but the song that you get chills to, but it's got to be, I got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control. That's fantastic because we've got value. Well, we've had value spoken about here a lot. Look what he's got. He's got cream. I said crying over like spilt milk, but wasn't crying over spilt milk. But he's got cream. He's got the cream here. It's worthiness. I am worthy of the ultimate happiness. I deserve and accept it. And damn it, I'm not going to feel guilty about it when I get it. Guilt is not invited to my happiness party. I won't even tell him where it is. If he asks about it, I'll be like, no, I think you're talking of someone else. And then I'll run away very quickly. Oh, that's beautiful. Divine Masculine's got the cream, really. The cream of the crop with the Divine Feminine. It's his own worthiness. So I am worthy of the ultimate happiness. I deserve and accept it. And damn it, I'm not going to feel guilty about it when I get it. Guilt is not invited to my happiness party. I won't even tell it. I won't even tell him where it is. If he asks about it, I'll be like, no, I think you're thinking of someone else. And then I'll run away very quickly. Drop the guilt, the shame, the embarrassment. Let it go. And don't feel guilty. When you receive your gift of ultimate happiness. I'm going to go. Much love to you all. Just had to think about whether or not I'd read a Rumi card. Okay, an hour and 12 minutes. Okay, guys. Much love. Take care. Bye for now.